All right, y'all, I'm super excited to share about my journey with Shakeology. It will be 6 years next week that I have had Shakeology every single day, no matter what. And to tell you my story of why it's a consistent staple in my life, why I drink it every day, why, yes, it is so valuable and honestly so cheap. I need to go back to tell you a little bit about me and where I came from. So when I was growing up, I was diagnosed with sports induced asthma. And at around 13 years old, I was diagnosed with environmental allergies, pretty extreme environmental allergies, everything from dust, weed, mold, um, grass, just like anything in the environment. And I played soccer, I swam, I did competitive cheerleading. I was on the move a lot. And I got so frustrated because after I kind of went through that stage of growing into more of a woman, I I lost a sense of my body because when I was like 12, 13, I was playing 2 to 3 years up in my soccer league, and all of a sudden my body changed and my immune system changed, and I was just sick all the time. I was going to the doctor every couple of weeks, getting on different antibiotics, Z-Paks, nose sprays, inhalers, you name it, I did it. And so finally they sent me to an allergist and tested me. If you've ever been, they give you like the trays of the 40 some needles and they put it on your arm or they put it on your back, or sometimes they put it right here. Yes, I've had it that many times. And every time my entire body would flare up. I was just allergic to everything. I think besides dogs, because we had dogs growing up. But I just I was so frustrated because I couldn't run like everybody else did. I couldn't keep up. I was constantly sick with tissues. There was a point where I had such breathing issues between my asthma and allergies that I would literally need to sleep on my parents' bathroom floor with the shower on and the steam running. That's the only way I could fall asleep. I mean, many nights I remember just sleeping on the tile floor. It was miserable. And so they set me up with this routine to get onto allergy shots. And they said, within a year or two, you should phase out and grow out of it. Well, those year or two came and nothing really changed. I was going every week for a month, and then they'd phase you to like every month for 2 to 3 months. And then you go back to every week for a month. Like, it was a lot of time. So when I went to college, it was just like, all right, we're going to ship your shots down to Virginia and you'll continue your routine there. So that was, what, 5 years in when I went to college. And then I went to school at Clemson for my master's degree, and I just kept doing my allergy shots. So by the time 26 rolled around, I was about to get kicked off my parents' insurance because that's that fun year. And I had started doing beach body workouts with Shakeology in the middle of the year I was 24. So back in 2014. And I fell in love with Shakeology from day one. I didn't ask my coach, she was one of my best friends, what it was. She was just like, this is really working for me. I'm losing weight. I'm healthier. I'm craving less snacks. I'm getting away from the sweets. I know you're a chocolate lover. Why don't you try chocolate? And I was like, cool, in. And I fell in love with it at first sip. I mean, it was so delicious. I know that there's a lot of other shakes out there, but I think first and foremost, the biggest question I always get is it a protein shake? Well, heck friggin' no. At this point, I've sat in on hundreds of hours of research and understanding of the clinical trials behind Shakeology and all of the testing they do. They do like over 100 tests on every single bag of Shakeology. It's phenomenal. But the thing that makes it so special is it's based in superfoods. So you have your adaptogens, your phytonutrients, your protein actually is in it, but the basis is these vital superfoods that most of us don't get in our day-to-day nutrition, adding on all the like crap we eat in general, right? But I started noticing in the very first couple days, just my energy changed, my focus changed, the ability for me to want to eat healthier food changed. And it just became part of my routine. And so I decided to become a coach my second month because I couldn't afford it at the time. I couldn't add another expense when I had all the student loan debt to pay back. So my coach was like, cool, you can help 3 people a month and offset your costs. And I was like, great, because I love this. So I want to keep it, but also I want to share it with people that I want to work with. So that started my journey with Shakeology, but it wasn't until about 6 to 8 months in of drinking it every single day that I noticed I hadn't been sick for the first time in my life. I didn't use my nose spray that winter. I didn't get on antibiotics. I didn't ask for a Z pack or, have a sick visit off of work ever. And this was the first time I was working in the real world with a full-time job out of school. And I had never taken a sick day off work. And I was like, whoa, like something changed in my body. It had been this subtle thing over time. And I went to the allergist, which when I moved to Atlanta, I was like in a different region. So they retested me for everything. And so this is now 13 years on shots. Okay. They still said I was allergic to everything. And they wanted me to pay $800 out of pocket to either get a pill I take. It was like some weird pill that you put in your mouth and it dissolves kind of thing. Or I could continue to show up to the office, but I would have to get weekly shots, which meant you're sitting there. Allergists are only open from like 9 to 3 or 9 to 4. They have really good hours. And I would have to sit there 30 to 45 minutes after to make sure I didn't have an allergic reaction. So that was time off of work, paying for parking because they didn't cover my parking, time to sit there and wait. And oh, right, nothing had really changed besides me incorporating Shakeology every day. I had improved my nutrition a little bit as I started more Beachbody programs, but it was the core difference in my daily routine was Shakeology. And I can't make this promise to everybody. It's not a magic pill, but to me, it was that consistent implementation of really good nutrition in my body that I believe completely changed my immune system. And so when that $800 invoice came, I said, you know what, I'm no longer going to continue shots. And at the same time, my doctor had changed offices. So it kind of was a win-win. And I was like, you know what, let me just see. I haven't been sick in 6 to 8 months. Let me just see. And guess what? As of August 24th, 2020, I am 6 years sick free. Haven't been sick off of work once. Haven't gone to the doctor sick once. And I think back to all of that money I could have keep pumping medication and, allergy serum. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has different ways to go about it. But what if instead you looked at your health issues as something you could work on the front end of changing your nutrition, of putting the best ingredients in your body? And to me, I saw that investment in Shakeology every month as that easy way for me to get the best of the best in my body and continue to live that healthy lifestyle. And so no matter what else I made or what else I ate, that I knew every day I was going to get that dense nutrition my body so craved and needed. And so it's just been phenomenal over the past 6 years of doing each program, of continuing Shakeology, of finding recipes that I love, which, by the way, my go-to now is vegan chocolate with a half a cup of almond milk, unsweetened vanilla, half a cup of water, ice, and I hide spinach and a banana in my shake, blend it, and it's good to go. I think that's the beautiful part about it, is that you can I've tried all the flavors. I just love chocolate the best. They're all delicious to me, but to me, it's more of knowing the feeling I'm going to have and knowing that I'm putting the best of the best in my body to live a healthy, long life that I see ahead of me. And so it's just always interesting to me how, we might gripe at the cost up front, but we're so quick to go spend $5 on a sugary Starbucks, drink. Pumpkin spice lattes are about to come up, and I know y'all eat those, drink them. But to me, Shakeology is an investment in my long-term health, and it's a non-negotiable for me because it has literally changed my life. It's changed the way that I've lived. And over the past 6 years, I've gotten to help other people. One of my best friend's husbands has Crohn's disease, and he can't eat salads. He can't really have fruit. The only thing his body can digest is vegan Shakeology. And when he's been sick with Crohn's, it's been the only thing that he can have in his system that it can handle. And stories like that are just like, wow, what a gift we have. Like, how dare we not incorporate it on a daily basis when it's sitting in front of us? And it is the best of the best. When you research Darren O'Lean and why is it escaping me her name right now? the co-creators of Shakeology. It's Carl Deichler's wife. Crap, I'm putting myself on the spot. I'm having mom brain and I'm not even a mom. I'll think of it. But if you look up Darren, he's actually has a documentary on Netflix right now, Zac Efron, going around the world and understanding how the earth works and bring the best of the best. Like, it's not some guru thing. It is literally, they care so deeply about the quality and the integrity of the ingredients, because Carl's wife had a lot of issues to the point where she couldn't walk. She was losing vision. It was bad. And so she said, if we're going to do a product, it's going to be the best of the best. We're not going to cut corners. We're not going to just put something out there to make money. We're going to do this to help people heal. And I just love that integrity of what we do, and how I get to help y'all with these products that are incredible. But, I've had many people that have lactose intolerance, that have IBS, that have celiac disease, you name it. There's somebody in our team that has seen great success. But I think the number one thing that happens is we'll do it for a month or two, see success, and we stop. And just like anything, right? Just like working out, you can't work out once a week and expect to see results. You can't eat one salad a day and expect to see results, right? It has to be paying rent on your health and doing it consistently over time. So for me, Shakeology has been a non-negotiable. I drink it every day. Sometimes I don't always feel like it either, or I forget, but I do it because I know it is the best thing that my body needs. And I'd love to chat more with you about this, but I wanted to get in here as my 6-year anniversary comes up and just remind y'all of my story and update you, because I so deeply believe in just the amazingness that is within this product, and I will never, ever, ever go a day without it. So would love to connect with you about your ideas for Shakeology. And the last thing I'll say is, a lot of people don't know this, but if for some very rare reason you might be allergic to an ingredient in Shakeology, which is very, very rare, a lot of people don't know about Daily Sunshine, which is another option that has a lot less dense ingredients, and it's actually marketed for kids or as an adult snack, but that is another option that you can incorporate. Or y'all know I love the performance line. Glow Juice is a staple in my life. So just know that there's always options, and I'm here to help you. I'm here to connect you with what's going to work best for you. And cheers to 6 years sick free. And I can't wait to see who I get to help next. See you guys.